Welcome back, IndieRPM here with Unbox the Universe. Tonight we're going to be working on Invincible's foil edition 2026 reissue of issue 1. Curio was nice enough to pick me up a copy. In fact, I'll show it here. The plan is to show these during an actual live stream. I'm going to grab you a couple books here real quick. Give me just a second. So this is the one that we got from PSA. I apologize, I'm not going to take it out of the package, but it is still signed. And this is an Invincible #1, March 2026, Image Skybound, foil edition 2026, PSA exclusive Enid Balam variant. PSA autograph series, March 28th, 2026. But part of this series came with a few different cover options you could get. This one here that we have is considered a foil, and then it has recreations of Invincible #1 with certain artists. But what I also picked up was one of these, and we're going to do our own cover today and hope that turns out all right. And then it has okay. Oh, and I did happen to grab it out while I was in there digging. This is my actual first edition copy of Invincible. A little different headline up there. Girls' acne homework, supervillains. When you're a teenager, it helps to be invincible. So I've sort of sketched this out, sort of loosely. We got some references pulled up here to help me with coloring. Just to give me an idea what we want to do here. We're going to start with a light Sharpie here, fairly thin, and just get some of the lines worked out. I've tried to do most of that, but we're going to get there. We'll change this from top chat to live chat. There we go. If you guys are watching, I'd love it if you'd chat with me. It makes this go a lot faster, and I think you'd enjoy it as well. Usually I would have tried to have this inked already. I have personally found that, unfortunately, most people don't really have the patience to sit around and watch me do the whole sketch. But I thought this night might be at least a little more interesting to just see my process a little bit. I have always used the adage that you sort of trust the process, trust your instincts, and eventually it will get to where you want it at. The music you're listening to is by me as well. This is Rachel Wise doing a cover of a song I did called Blue. Some of this we will come back and do much bolder lines with, but this is just me sort of committing to what lines I want to keep, and then we'll go back. We actually got a lot of work here. Marker works a little better. We'll get in on it. I apologize. I'm not meaning to be hiding this from you. I'm trying my best here. with a little bit of space that I got. Sometimes Smark's little goggles here can be a little wonky to draw. Sort of lifted on the outsides, but they're still ovals. That's one of those things, if you don't get it right, you sort of instantly know what's wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, time to start making some decisions here. Bear with me just a second.
Nothing hurts as much as you lose their trust.
Just trying to keep an eye on the chat there.
Nothing hurts as much as you. Was it worth the pain?
Ooh.
All you had to gain. Nothing hurts as much as you. I've changed my ways, and I count the days. And all I want from you.
Ba ba da ba 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 da da.
And all I want from you is you.
If you've seen the comic, or read the comic, or happen to have seen the cartoon, you're probably pretty well aware that Mark tends to get beat up quite a bit. And he tends to look pretty rough.
All you had to gain, nothing hurts as much as you. I changed my way, and I counted.
I'm very familiar with those two lines in a cartoon. They tend to draw them a lot.
Is you. Breathe in, breathe out.
We'll make some funny spins here for a second. I apologize. That thing is just not working very well. This one will do, maybe too wide. That's a little better. My little boy Grayson and I. Sorry for that. Hey, thanks, Curio. I appreciate it. We're getting there. Okay. Starting to look like something now. I'm gonna try to stay out. I really want to get into it. I haven't decided yet. switch sides again. Yes. So Curio, since you're asking, you didn't catch all this. So this is the one that we got. And if you flip it over, these are the other ones that were in the series. I picked up this one so we could have another one. That's what we're drawing right now. So this is the same batch as this. And for tomorrow's episode, which we will record, not only will I unveil this, we'll go through the Invincible, but I pulled my Invincible #1 to show everybody tomorrow. So if you catch Curio and I's episode, hopefully, tomorrow we will have not only will have this done, but I'll show some of the other Invincible stuff that we have. If I'm being completely honest, I wasn't really a big fan of Invincible at the beginning. I heard a lot of great things about him, but I've always had a habit of picking up #1s of Image ever since the early 90s. When all the artists left Marvel, that was about the most influential point for me. And anytime I seen the #1, I didn't care what it was, I picked it up just because I had so many of the first #1s. And it turned out a few of those actually turned out to be somewhat valuable. My Walking Dead #1, Invincible #1, Chew #1. Just got lucky at my local comic book shops, being able to pick them up. But I'm hoping to send this off and get it graded. Don't know if they'll do it or not, but I'm hoping they will. As an unknown comic book artist. I knew I wanted to somehow tie the hair into the cover. I had no idea it was going to be this difficult. I wanted it to go right up into this title without losing any of these letters. Never thought about how difficult this might be. I won't mess up the book logo. I did, however, see something cool. I seen, if you've watched Invincible, you're probably pretty aware that they adjust the opening credits, the Invincible title every time. Sometimes it's really bloody and stuff, and I'd seen some of that. Some other people had done sketch covers for it and added that blood, and I was like, man, it looks so cool, but so many other people had done it. I felt like maybe I was overstepping a little bit. I know it's still someone's idea, but I love pulling references. Sometimes I worry about these alcohol markers because they will they have a tendency to flash off once the alcohol evaporates, and the colors can dull a little bit. So I'm really curious to see what it will do on this cover. Oh boy. Okay. For those of you listening, you're getting a sneak peek at upcoming album from Jared and the Cat called Hi-Fi. I've got it all but done. I just haven't published it anywhere yet. But it's an easy way for me to play music during my live streams and not get copyright striked for playing someone else's music. I used to even get copyright struck with my own music, which is embarrassing, but it does happen. Man, I'm gonna lie, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's erase some of my lines here. I did have a big eraser, and I apologize. I think it's in my backpack, so I'm gonna just try to find one of my. Oh, this may help a little bit. Forgot about these replacement erasers. See if I can't clean some of this up. It's gonna take forever. Bum 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 bum. See this little eraser out. Ooh, come back here. And I hope I don't have to go get that eraser. This is not working out very well. This one's called Scream and Shout. Okay, we got enough that I think we've got it cleaned up here. I did notice I got a little carried away here and didn't get this filled in. Alright, let's grab some markers. Let's get after it. I think most of what we see of Mark's costume here is going to be yellow. So we're going to pull some of those. I like to do I want to take this away from you, but I like to do a little test, just like as a reference of the colors I'm pulling here. So bear with me just a second. This one's number 33. It's called Mellow Yellow. A little dark. Really brown. That's 32. 32, 33. I think I grabbed 34, 35. 37. Okay, let's see here. 34. Getting a little more yellow. I'm liking that one. Five. Should be a little brighter. There we go. Still a little muddy. $37. This is pastel yellow. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this one. It may work for some highlights. I grabbed two additional ones. Marigold, which is going to look really orange, I know. It is number 24. And then the last one that I grabbed is number 44. And this is fresh green, but when you look at it, it's just a shade darker. We may not end up using that. Since Mark has light skin, we might as well grab that real quick too. And I really like this one called Flesh, but sometimes it can come out really pink. Grab blush, skin white, flesh. Sometimes he's a little powdery pink. And baby silk, we'll take those. Boy. A lot more markers, I apologize guys. This is flesh. Actually, I think we'll use the old side. Now, some of these you have to wait a second for it to sort of dry out. The alcohol is going to flash off, and that give you a better idea. 107. Maybe a good shading color. 107. That one is called Sand. Baby Skin Pink was the one I was leaning towards. Let's see what it looks like. Boy, that may be it. Baby Skin Pink, 133. This is mixed heritage. Skin white is probably too light. Yeah. We were going to go with his cartoon looking, maybe. Powder pink is going to be way too pink. I don't know why I pulled this one, but we'll look. This is number 27. Almost there, guys. I apologize. And then last but not least, 136. This is Blush. Yeah, that's really pink. I don't think we're going to use much of that. That was, in fact, I'm going to just put that back. I don't want to accidentally grab it. Alright, let's start here. Anyone got a preference? Lower some of this, look at my references. What's that one? think we want to make this thing pop. I'm gonna go with 37. Let's see what happens. I just want to make sure. I think all that's in yellow, so we're alright. That still is covering his chest. Like I always say, it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty, so you're going to have to trust the process here with me. Open to suggestions what we do with the rest of the cover. We leave it white, do we add some color to it? We do something to make it pop. Looking at my colors, trying to decide what I want to shade it with. We went with 37 for our base color. We're going to want to highlight and low light and shade basically all of this. And I'm probably going to use 2 or 3 different colors to do that with. Leaning towards 34 or 35, or excuse me, 34, 33. I think we need to contrast. My gut tells me 33. Trust me, I'm not worried about the red marks that we're going to have to come back over. By the time I had that darker red, you're not going to see any of this. But you need some contrast there. So a little bit of that underneath it will help a bunch. Gotta trust the process. Sort of wanted a dark red, I think. Not quite maroon, but a little darker than that. I like this one, but it always tends up to be a little too dark. Well, look, maybe I can use it as a contrast. Yeah, it's awful brown. Bow, 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 bow. See if we have another white here. He's run all the way upstairs. So we do have another one. But it looks like crap. Oh my. Oh, green. A little closer. A little too dark. A little lighter yet.
dog, don't be scared. Those things were meant to ruffle your hair. Let's have fun for about the time. At the bar, we'll run the run. Hollow plains and jelly beans. We'll leave out all the mean things. We'll color once, color twice. We BBGs with the mice. Maddie Bear, don't be scared. Those things were meant to ruffle your hair. Let's have fun for about the time. At the bar, we'll run the run. Hollow plains and jelly beans. We'll leave out all the mean things. We'll go once, go twice. We need BBGs with the rice. Damon, tell him something they don't know. Face my son, don't be scared. Those things were meant to ruffle your hair. Let's have fun for my time. At the park, we'll run the run. I don't plans and jelly beans. We'll leave out all the mean things. I'll go once, go twice. I'll let it ease with the mice.
Oh no. Guys, I'm gonna leave you here to look at this. I'm gonna grab me a white marker. Almost forgot to sign it. How foolish. How foolish. That's why we test our pens, people. I think I got a pocket full here. We'll see. Surely we'll find one. There we go. That's what we want. Alright, folks, there it is. Boom. Hopefully you've enjoyed this as much as I have. If you get a chance, you may want to check out tomorrow's episode. Just to give you an idea, I sort of tried to pay a little bit of homage to the original first cover, with the background a little bit. I didn't have quite the exact same markers, but it was pretty close. Obviously, Mark looks a little rougher in mine. That'll be it. I've been IndieRPM. This has been Unbox the Universe. If you've enjoyed this type of content, I believe that you have, it'd be important to me to have you, first and foremost, like the video, share it, and if you don't mind, turning on that notification bell so when I do live streams like this, you get a chance to check in. I want to appreciate Curio for popping in, and those of you that stuck around and watched. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Take care.